Alright guys, it's been about a week or so since I actually played on this character. It might have been 2 weeks. Anyways, I've been running around and playing on a different character with a group of people. So I wanted to come back and give you some tips that I found out during that time. I think I have like 38 hours or so in here. Now, the first thing I noticed that's wrong with, well, not wrong, that could be better is this fire actually needs to be in the house. This is a pre-made house. I gotta admit, I am pretty bad at building. I think it's kind of difficult if you don't really know what you're doing, and I wasn't the builder in these other games, so you're about to watch me struggle. Anyways, I kind of want to build a house from scratch, but I'll just go ahead and see if I can get this to work. Why is my floor damaged? See if I can get this to work right now. Alright, so first thing is the fire pit cannot be placed on wood. So if you want to place it in the house, which you do want to place it in the house, you have to actually destroy the flooring like I did here. I think the hoe can get rid of the grass just like that. Wait, which key is the hammer? Okay. And then something, hang on, let me go ahead and close this so they don't walk in and try to fight me. This character is crazy weak. Oh my gosh, I just have the rag tunic. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna put that right here, and then we're gonna have to destroy the ceiling in order to actually get the smoke to go out. Now, if you guys didn't know, if you don't have a hole in the ceiling, which I know isn't very pretty, you will take fire damage because there's fire damage in this game, so the smoke will build up and it'll slowly kill you, which is it's a interesting feature. Anyway, now that there is a fire, I can actually get the rest buff. So if you go up to a fire, and I think if you sit down, you're resting, the amount of comfort you have is going to increase the amount of rest buff that you get. So I believe the rest buff actually increases the regeneration rate of your stamina, and I think it does something else too. Hang on, I'll actually look at it once it pops up. There we go. Alright, so if you want to actually see what the actives you have on currently do, you go to the Raven, I think, and then you can look here. It says 200% health regeneration and 300% stamina regeneration. So it's actually really important, especially if you're trying to like go on adventures and do stuff that involves using a lot of stamina. Now, there is a trick I've seen a bunch of people do. You can take the roof and then like flip it so it's going in the opposite way, and then place it like that, and it'll keep the rain from dousing your fire, essentially. I need to see if I can make a spear. One thing I learned the hard way, of course, is you gotta shut the doors or the mobs will actually just run in. This isn't going to be like my house forever, but it's bugging me that there's grass. I think I have to actually remove the floor in order to get rid of that. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Another thing I came across, I watch a lot of videos, guys. I play and I watch. Oh, that's a wall. Hang on. Is that once you build the fire, you can actually place the floor underneath and it won't cause any problems. So if you don't like the whole dirt in your house thing, that's how you fix that. So anyway, I was watching a video earlier and it was saying that you can actually throw this spear or use it as, a spear. And I think that will come in handy when we try to kill deers. Oh, there's still grass. Now, I am in the meadows, so I'm not in that much danger. Now, let me see. Well, I hear it. Oh, there we go. So our primary attack is a melee attack. Is it this one where you throw it and then you have to go pick it up? Alright, that's a little bit not as great. I'm only on day 3. I think in the other playthrough I'm doing. We're on like day 100 and something. Okay. So what's actually the goal here? I don't have any food on me. Another thing to keep in mind is your food is extremely important. It actually increases the amount of health you get. It's a ticking heal, and it increases the amount of stamina you get. So you want to look at these and actually read what they do. So this increases my stamina by 20, it increases my health by 15, and it lasts for 600 seconds. The heal on it isn't very good, it's only 1 HP. We're obviously in the beginning of the game, so it's not that big of a deal. The raspberries are actually exactly the same. No, actually, these only give 10 health, 20 stamina, but same duration. Oh, one other thing before I get sidetracked, like I obviously am. In order to cook food, you have to make a cooking rack, I believe it was called. I can't wait to actually be good enough to build a proper Viking hall. That'll be great. Alright, so we gotta go back to the hammer. And then under crafting, you're gonna get the cooking station. You can obviously it says you can rotate stuff with the scroll wheel, but you can actually place, I wanna say 3 or 4. I'm not really 100% sure. I know it's more than 1. So we're gonna put these 3 down. So now I can make food. Later on, I'm gonna make a cauldron so that I can get some potions. I'm a huge fan of potions. Just in every game. Alright, so, woo, lag. We're gonna go ahead and put whatever I had in my inventory on here. So I'm cooking 6 things at once. Now, you want to keep in mind that when you put stuff on here, there'll be a second animation that lets you know when it's done, but if you leave it on here too long, it'll actually burn and it'll turn into coal, so you like really gotta watch it. I think it might cook faster the more wood you have on it, but I'm not 100% sure on that one. I can't pick these up. Alright, there we go. So we got that. Cooked meat is a lot better than like the berries. There's some other mushrooms you get from doing the dungeons. So the cooked meat actually gives me 40 health and 30 stamina, and it lasts twice as long and does twice the amount of healing, so that's actually really good. Let me see. I might need to make a chest. I'm not really sure why I have 2 clubs. Not a huge fan of that. I need some wood. We only have 4. Now, I haven't done any of the boss fights alone, so I think I've fought the second boss and yeah, I died, just put it that way. But I've never fought the first boss by myself. I'm usually a ranged player, so I was just shooting it with arrows and whatnot. So this will be a little bit more difficult to do on my own. I hope this tree doesn't fall on my house. One thing to keep in mind when you're cutting down trees is that tree just damaged the grayling. It would help if I could aim. You would think I would have more range than that. Anyway, trees will hurt you if they fall on you. They also roll and take damage from that as well. Obviously, I have a long way to go. I need armor before I can go and try to fight the boss. I don't know if it would be better for me to actually try and play melee, like get a tower shield and whatnot, instead of trying to be an archer. You can kite pretty well in this game, actually. Being an archer, just shoot and run backwards or whatever. I'm gonna end up having to try to fight trolls by myself. That might be a problem at first. Alright, so we have some wood. I'm gonna go in here and make a chest because my inventory is always full and I don't like that. Should I put it right here? Now, another thing you can do if you want to actually stack chests is you can build a little thing like that right above it. I don't know if it'll fit well, right here because of how the roof is, but I figured I would show you guys at least, if I can anyway. It might not work. Oh, it does. Okay. So if you want to stack them, you kind of have to put that board in between because you cannot stack them. That is not even. Because you can't stack them without that. It doesn't work. Alright, I guess it doesn't need to be perfect. But anyway, after you do that, I know I'm going on about a bunch of stuff. After you do that, you can actually remove that board so it's not there, and it'll still leave the chest above. Let's see, what do we got? We got the boar head trophies, we got some red. I don't have enough chest here. Resin, I guess it doesn't really matter. If you want to instantly move all of one item into a chest, just control click it and it'll move all of those in there. I have a shield. I have 2 clubs, which I don't need to carry around. That is kind of good if you're out and about and your, what are they called? Your weapons break. Jeez. You know, duration. Luckily in this game, you can repair your items at the workbench. Later on, you'll have a forge. And the forge will repair any item that you've made at the forge, like weapons and armor and whatnot. So you're gonna need both of those eventually. It's a good idea to always have food on you, because again, that's how you heal and that's what increases your health and regeneration rate. I don't know if I need the hoe on me right now. I know I don't need the torch. Torches I find are mostly for like vision at night or in dungeons. Although you don't necessarily need them in a dungeon. They are pretty useful though. Now, I need to go and find... Wow, okay, shut yourself in. Find some boars so I can get a bow and arrow, and then figure out what I need to get armor. I think I can hold the spear and the shield. I am the worst at... that's a block. Can I hit him? Is it arched? Oh, it's not a charge up. Okay. Pick it up! Block it! Okay, he's not gonna hit me. Alright, alright. I need some practice with the spear, obviously. Anyway, these guys in the next actually are really good for additional health, because you can cook that, and it's a lot better than the berries. You can swim in this game. If you guys are new, you can swim, but when you run out of stamina, if you're still in the water, you will start taking damage. So you want to make sure you're fairly close to land, or you can actually drown. Oh, can I hit a bird with the spear? I know I can do it with the arrow. Oh, actually, I think I have to re-equip it. Is it just me, or did that bird just disappear? Did this not actually throw? It auto picks it up if you run over it. Really? I was just struggling for no reason? Okay, there's a deer. I want to try this. This is why I wanted to try the spear. It missed? Really? It must curve. Alright, anyway, you see that exclamation point? That's actually a newer feature, because when I was playing about, I don't know, a few days ago or a week ago or something, that wasn't the thing. I think the bird flew off. One other thing to keep in mind, so I'm trying to go through everything I learned, is obviously if you guys played any video game before, you realize there's hotkeys or whatever. You can go in here and you can change some of this stuff to your mouse if you have a mouse that has buttons. I have a mouse that has 2 buttons, so I actually put run and crouch on each of those, like one on each of those buttons, and that helps a lot. Close menu. There's a deer, guys. What are the odds that I'm gonna miss it again? Fairly high. I mean, you can sneak all the way up to it and just melee it, or melee, whatever, however you want to say it. I just want to see if I can get it with the throw. There we go. Let's go. First time. Alright. Deer rug, tanning rack, and I think I got deer hide. Okay, one other thing that I learned is that you can mark stuff on the map. So pick whatever icon you want and then double click. I don't really need it here because my bed's already here, so it's marked automatically with the bed. But you can double click and then just type in, and boom, you have a marker on your map. You can also left click to mark it out, and then I think, oh, I didn't mean to actually take that away. I right clicked. I was trying to remove the X. There's a way to do it, but oh, you just left clicked again and it'll remove it. So if you like find a troll cave or a dungeon, actually I'm not sure if troll caves respawn, they might, but I know dungeons don't. So if you find a dungeon and you mark it on your map, then whenever you complete that dungeon, you can just mark it out. And I find it's easier to leave the marker on the map so that you're not wasting time if you come across it again and forget that you've done it before. Alright, I actually need to go and see what I need for the armor. I know I need troll hide for troll armor. Are these the pants or is this the tunic? What do I need for this? So we gotta find some boars, essentially, and I need to find, I think, all boars. So where would those guys be? I don't think I'm ready for, oh, another deer. Ready for the Black Forest yet, which is where trolls are. I don't know if they can actually spawn in the meadows. Oh, it's not equipped. Really? That miss? Okay. Alright, I'm not sure how the aiming on the spear works then. They're very erratic when they're running. I know the arrow actually curves, so you kind of have to like aim it a little above where your target is. And sometimes you'll miss because you're out of range with the bow. Oh, he's not. Alright, maybe I need to explore. We need to figure out where the... What the heck? That's a very weird exploration route. I think I need the deer trophies to summon the boss whenever I actually get to. Another thing to keep in mind, let me see if any of these have movement, speed, stuff. They do. Alright, so if you have a shield or a weapon equipped, you can see that this, at the very bottom of the list, it says minus 5% movement speed. And then the shield is also a 5% movement speed reduction, so you're going to go slower when you have them equipped. So, when they're out like this, you're going to move slower. Now, you can quickly like put them on your back with the R key, and then that movement speed deduction, it won't affect you. And then if you need to fight quick, I think you can just hit it again and it'll re-equip whatever you have on your back. So keep that in mind if you're running. Just throw them on your back with the R key, and then when you're about to fight, just hit the R key again, and then you'll be good. Alright, let's explore. This is gonna be weird. I'm not used to being... I guess I have to tank, and I really want to get better. Okay, so that yellow means that they hear something, but they haven't quite detected you yet. When it turns red into the exclamation point, they know you're there. I'm gonna try to sneak. So the question is, oh, that's right, I don't have it on. And it missed! And I'm still crouching. Oh, give me a spear. Alright, apparently I'm horrible at throwing the spear. Oh, my food ran out. Oh, I didn't cook this either. I guess we'll have to do with the mushroom and the raspberry for now. I did it! Let's go! Alright, another tip that I want to give you guys is if you find raspberries and you're like, hey, these suck, I don't want these, I'm just gonna leave them. Don't do that. Pick them and store them, because later on you're going to be able to make potions from the cauldron, and raspberries are actually an ingredient for a couple of those. And I think banners too, kind of important. Just if you don't use stuff now, just store them in chests. I think there's a way to upgrade chest size, but I haven't actually gotten to that yet. Did we get any hides? No, we didn't. Alright. I think I need to find an open field. Wait, put this away. I've realized that boars spawn a lot in like open field areas. Not that you can't find them in other places. Obviously you can. I also need to find a spot for my actual base, because I don't want to use that house back there as my main base forever. It's just a pre-built one, and I just used it just because I wanted to be able to have shelter at night and when it's raining. When it's raining or when you jump in water, you're gonna get a debuff. I think it was up there a second ago. It says wet, and I think it decreases the amount your stamina regens, which is a big deal in this game. As you can see, stamina is extremely important when you're fighting and whatnot. I think that's an oak tree. There's boars, guys. There's boars. How you hear me out? I'm sneaking. I'm probably being extra. I don't need to sneak up, but I am getting sneak skills. So I just now got block 1, really? Cool. Alright. Oh, raspberries. Did I get any scraps? I only got 1. I killed 3 boars and only got 1 scrap. That's horrible. Oh, dandelions. These are also pretty important. Okay, we got 2. I'm gonna go get the raspberries. Oh, I'm not in anywhere new yet either. Okay. It looks like it's getting dark at night. The more monsters tend to spawn, and it gets a lot more difficult, especially if you're in the Black Forest. I do not recommend running around at night in the Black Forest, especially not with just like 1 piece of armor. Oops, wrong key. Like I have. I think armor actually just mitigates damage. What's my run skill? It's only at 9. Oh my. Got 1. Whoa, there's a lot. Oh, I didn't realize there were that many. Oh, it's a 2-star. And I'm out of stamina. Ooh. Am I gonna die to boars? I'm gonna be real sad if I do. Where'd he go? Over here. Nice. Might have enough scrap now. How many do I have? 11? Oh yeah, I definitely do. Dandelions. So, I might start making my way back to the house so I can get the armor. Is that another one? Or was that a rock? No, it's a rock. I really want a bow too, like that's fairly important, especially if you're, woo! Oh man. By the way, you take fall damage in this game. Why am I not hitting him? There we go. I've taken fall damage that took like half my health bar before when I've had like 70 or 80 hit points. So be careful about just running off of cliffs. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. Stop crouching! Oh, I died. Alright, well that was a stupid death. Honestly, the first thing that killed me in this game ever was a freaking skeleton. And, yeah. Poor reflexes. The bird's here to tell me that when I die, I can go pick up my stuff from wherever I died. Each time you're struck down, you will forget a small part of your abilities and drop your belongings at the site of the accident. If you wish you were home, I'd recommend building a bed. So the bed is actually your spawn point, which is really important. I'm so salty that I just messed up and died to a skeleton. Really. So I don't have anything on me. I have to go over here and get it, which is really bad because obviously that skeleton is still going to be over there, and now I don't have a weapon. I might be able to eat some raspberries though. What? Is that a skeleton fighting a boar? Can I? No! You cannot kill me again! Hopefully. Did I get the stuff? Just run! I don't know if I'm being chased. I just need to get to the house. Okay, I'm being ridiculous. Nothing is even chasing me. Let me go ahead and put the shield and the spear back on. I don't know if I checked this house already. I know the raspberries respawn, so I'm gonna go ahead and take these. Probably need to eat some food in case I get hit by something. You always want to check these little structures because sometimes there's like chests in them. Oh, I already checked this one. Looks like beds. I could probably repair them and then set my spawn point here if I wanted to. Missed. Alright. A lot easier to do that. Stop crouching with the bow and arrow. By the time I get to the house, it's gonna be daylight. I keep trying to get the birds because birds drop feathers and you need feathers to make arrows. Fire arrows are actually my favorite because they do damage over time. As well as damage when they actually hit. I can't wait to see what they do with this game. Like, it's really good already, but can you imagine when they add extra stuff? Alright, picking the flowers, need to go get armor. I gotta find the Black Forest eventually because I need troll hide to make the troll armor. Let's try to get this bird. I'm probably gonna not. I'm trying to figure out if the... Okay, I'm trying to figure out how far you can throw the spear. Like, there's different range on stuff, and I'm trying to figure out if you need to adjust it like you do the bow and arrow. So if you guys know, could you like let me know in the comment section? That'd be great. Oh, also, I'm trying to think. I think it's comma, or maybe it's not. Hang on. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. You got your comma and your period key, and it'll zoom out your mini map. So if you're looking for an actual marker on the map, keep that in mind. You see how it's going in and out in the top right corner there? Very useful. We're almost almost home. Let's see. I left the door open. Oh, man. Ah, there's food. Hey, you guys want to see what happens when you leave food? Coal. I thought I picked that up. Go ahead and shut this. Wait for this to be done, and then I'm gonna try to craft. I need to actually upgrade this workstation. Alright. Zoom in on it so we know. You can catch on fire in this game, so try not to be too close. I wonder if I can shoot stuff out of that little opening. Essentially, it's like a window, so I'm assuming, yeah? Wow, I had a lot of stuff to cook, huh? There's the tails. How many do I have left? 3 more? Okay. You can actually make multiple fires, and obviously you don't have to have them in your house if you don't want to, just for cooking, but be aware when it rains, which it does a lot in this game. It will put your fire out, and then you're going to have to refuel it. Also, if you have it outside while it's raining, you're not going to be able to cook. So I try to have one inside at least. Trying to make sure I don't burn this, so I have to like watch it. Obviously it makes a sound if you don't want to just stand there like I was. Let me see, do I have a knife? Knives are actually really cool because you get sneak damage, like a lot of sneak damage. I need, this is a tunic, right? Yes. So let me see something. Block power is 20. Parry force is 20. Parry bonus. So how is the tower shield? Oh, it's better block. Also, fun fact, I just found this out earlier, is you can actually click this style button and you can change what the shields look like. I didn't know that until today, but that is so cool. Because right now I have this crappy, basic looking shield. Does this one have a... Oh, the tower shield also has a 20% movement speed reduction, whereas the circle shield, I don't know what it's called. Wood shield has a 5%, so I guess that's something to keep in mind too. But again, you can just throw it on your back and then you'll be fine. I still need a crude bow. I never have enough scraps unless I have some in one of those chests back there, but I don't think I do. We got some flint, we got some coal. Let me see. I'm not a huge fan of the club. I have the spear, so I don't know if I really need the club. I'm carrying around arrows, but I don't have a bow, so that's kind of like, useless. I could make some more chests. I don't think this one's full yet, though. Oh, there's another thing. If you hit Q, it's auto run, and I do that a lot, so you'll probably see me do that multiple times. I probably don't need to be carrying this around. I don't need the arrows for sure because I don't have a bow, so that's useless and just causing extra weight and taking up space. There is something I would need to check. So I can upgrade this. Now the workbench, you have to build certain items around it in order for it to be upgraded. But I think it's the tanning rack. So I need deer hide, flint, leather scraps. What do I need for this? Flint and wood. When you upgrade your workbench, it actually changes... Oh wow, I don't have any space. It changes what you can do with it. So like you can upgrade stuff more, you can unlock certain things by upgrading it, but I need flint and I don't know if I have enough. I might. Obviously I can get wood fairly easily. Flint, I have 5 in this one. I have 1 here. Oh, I have 10. Okay, I have enough. I always say we. Don't have enough wood though. So I need to Gather that. I need to find more boards and stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna upgrade that, and then I'm not gonna be able to do any of the upgrades anyway because I don't have enough scraps. So I think I'm gonna upgrade that. Whoa. Again, if these roll, they will hurt you, and if they fall on you, they will also hurt you. I'm only reminding you guys because it still happens to me. And I'm eating food so that my stamina bar gets increased so that I can swing this more, because this is not a great axe, so it's gonna take a long time to break stuff, or chop stuff down, I mean. One thing to keep in mind when you're doing something like this and you have an axe, well, you can actually damage them with the axe, but if I'm trying to get wood, I try not to do that because it will obviously lower your durability. If you're in mid-swing and you try to like switch what weapon you have, it won't work. So you kind of have to wait a second until that animation stops before it'll actually let you switch. I've also seen a lot of people say that in the early game, let me see, I think if I hit this again, you want to like punch these trees instead of use the axe just to get your unarmed skill up, because obviously mine is really low, it's only at 5. So you can always do that as well. It's pretty fast, like look, it's already at 6. It does take a lot of time, so if you don't have patience for that type of thing, then you probably won't like that. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but it's kind of cool. Kind of. Alright, let me go and upgrade. Look at the chimney. I mean, it's not the prettiest thing, but it works. I keep leaving my door open. I'm gonna go ahead and repair. Again, repairing is free. You just like spam click this hammer button until it grays out like this, and you'll know you've repaired everything. Now, I actually want to build that chopping block again. I should probably be building a house from scratch, and obviously I didn't. So anyway, now I can make leather tunic, leather pants. I think that said fire arrows. We got a leather helmet. We got the flint arrowhead. Oops. Yeah, that's not what I meant to do. Let me put that back. Let me see here. So when you upgrade, you unlock a lot of recipes. So in this game, you have to like either find stuff, beat bosses, or like build certain things in order to unlock recipes. So I do have these crappy pieces of armor right now, but they're not very good. I think each of them is like one armor or something. Whereas the leather, which I need deer hide for, I gotta kill deers, is 2, so it's a little bit better. Not much, but a little bit's better than nothing, right? 400 durability too, so it can take more of a hit. Whereas these are only at 200. Yeah, I think that's it. And remember, you can upgrade items as well. I don't have. Actually, I can upgrade this knife. I was about to say I don't have anything to upgrade right now. I want to upgrade the spear, honestly. I might have enough in one of my chests back there. Again, you can just like control click to move everything, and if you want to take a portion of something, you can shift click it to like split the stack, so that's pretty useful as well. I just wanted the scraps so I can upgrade the shield, because I think both of the leather is deer, whereas the upgrade is boar stuff. I think I just crafted it and didn't upgrade it. I did! Dang it! Flint knife, flint. Why are there 2 flint knives? Do I have? Oh, because I just made one. Yeah, that's very easy to do, and now I don't have enough flints. Okay. Note to self: make sure that you switch to the upgrade tab, because otherwise you do dumb stuff like this. I am gonna keep the extra knife, that way if I die and I don't want to run, around without a weapon that's gonna be there. I think you can plant these. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to end the episode here, and then in the next episode, I'm probably going to have to work on finding deer to get the leather armor. I do eventually want to take on the first boss, but I think I need better armor and whatnot for that first. But if you have any tips for me, please leave them in the comments below, and as always, if you made it this far, thanks so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Bye!